Periodic table. We are surrounded by variety of matter such as plastic, wood, glass, gold, and so on. Gold is an example of an element because it is a pure substance that consists of only gold atoms. Copper, aluminium, and carbon are other examples of elements. But do you know there exist 118 such elements? It is difficult and time-consuming to study them. In order to overcome these difficulties, scientists have arranged these 118 elements in a tabular form in such a way that elements having similar properties are grouped together. Such a tabular display of elements is called a periodic table. Here is the modern form of the periodic table. The elements are placed in order of increasing atomic number, represented by Z, which we now know is a fundamental property of the element, and it tells us about the number of protons present in the nucleus of its atoms. What kind of information can we get from the periodic table? It gives the symbol, atomic number, and mass number of every element. The periodic table consists of 7 horizontal rows, which are known as periods, and 18 vertical columns, known as groups. Now, what do these periods and groups show? The period number of an element is equal to the principal quantum number, n, of its highest occupied energy level. For example, sodium has electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. The principal quantum number of its highest occupied energy level is 3. Thus, sodium belongs to period 3. The elements in the same groups will have similar chemical properties. For example, sodium and lithium belong to group 1 and both are highly reactive and electropositive in nature. Elements present in the periodic table are split broadly into metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Metals are shown with greyish color. Metals comprise about 80% of all known elements. Being metals, they are good conductors of heat as well as electricity, and they are malleable, ductile, and lustrous. Non-metals have been shown by green color. They are poor conductor of heat and electricity. Carbon, nitrogen, and fluorine are some examples of non-metals. Metals and non-metals are separated by a black color stepped diagonal line. Metalloids are the elements close to the stepped diagonal line that show both metallic and non-metallic properties, which are shaded in brown color. Some metalloids, such as silicon and germanium, are semiconductors and are used in computers and smartphones. The elements that are solid at standard temperature and pressure are shown in blue, whereas those that are gases are in orange and liquids are in pink. Some groups have been assigned special names. Group 1 elements, except hydrogen, are called alkali metals. Elements of group 2 are known as alkaline earth metals. Group 15 and 16 elements are known as pnictogens and chalcogens respectively. Group 17 elements are known as halogens. Group 18 is known as inert gases or noble gases. The two rows of elements at the bottom of the periodic table are called the lanthanoids and actinoids.